every day.
Get back with the soldiers. If you woke up, wake up. Get back. We got the product. We got the tools.
Crank it all the way up.
We going wild. We on the loose. We are the truth.
Yes!
Perfect.
I'm good. What happened?
Long story short, I had a reaction to the vaccine.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So it's gonna take me about 3 months.
Which one was it?
Pfizer.
Jamal, can you please state your name and outlet?
Jamal Finkley, BLACKTREE TV.
Anytime, sir.
What a pleasure. Like, I remember like 12 years ago, sitting on a roof with a whole bunch of cars, talking to you and Paul and Van, and just to see you again, I mean, it's to have movies back first, it's just great.
Yeah. It was
But-
by the ArcLight, right?
Yeah. But, you know, 25 years ago, you was on As the World Turns and
Mm-hmm.
All My Children, and for the last 20 years, you've been one of the most recognizable faces of this franchise. How has this, like, influenced your outside life? Do you drive fast cars? Do you, like, what's...
It's influenced my outside life in that, you know, it's interesting. I feel like it's given me more stability more than anything else because I feel like it's given me the ability to like initially graduate from college because I felt like, okay, I've done this one huge movie. Now I can stay in school for the next 3 years. And then 4 came about and like resurrected my career for a little while. So it's been this point of stability in really important, vital parts of my life. So that's been really awesome.
I mean, much like this franchise, which has traveled all around the world. I know you were born in Panama, but you've lived in Rio and London and here. How much of that early travel experience as a kid you think gave you like a more worldly perspective?
You ask such good questions. Thank you. It's really nice to see you do your research. I think, and from having listened to like different actors, like there are lots of army brats that are actors. There are lots of people that traveled around, and I think the reason we'd like to become actors is that there's so much observing going on. We observe other people, we're sort of in our shell, and then we have to adapt to whatever environment we're in. So I think it's natural for us to then want to use theater or use just drama as a way of escaping.
Now.
Letty.
Putain, tu vas tous nous tuer! And all of us.
You guys have obviously developed a family on and off the screen, and I know you've been through tragedies and triumphs on both. How often, like between these shoots, do you guys get together for dinner or anything else, or just talk? Like, is it often?
The level of like communication is extremely consistent, especially with Justin, Michelle, Vin, Chris. There's this constant presence in each other's life, which is really cool. And so that's why when we're on set, it's kind of like a continuation of the relationships we have off screen, which is why I think the chemistry is so alive on the film. And I think that translates to the audience, and they pick up on that.
And last question, tell me about your first car.
My first car, I always sound like such a princess when I say this. It was a 3 Series BMW, and that was my first car in
Stick
LA.
shift?
No, I wanted to make Justin proud. I tried to drive a stick shift. I got a class. I took driving lessons up and down a parking lot in LA. I still can't do it. It's too complicated. And also, why? You know, if there's an alternative available, like, why?
Well, you look good doing it on the film.
Thank you, I fake it.
Thanks for your time. Good seeing you
Thank
again.
you.
Take care.